Today we're going to look at 3 passes that we can do when we're down on our knees. Oftentimes we prefer to pass with a height advantage where we're standing and our partner's seated or our partner's supine, but there are going to be times when you want to pass from a closer position, a little bit tighter when you're on your knees. The first one is going to be the body lock. So while there are a number of variations of the body lock, we're going to use a variation of the side body lock here. So we're starting on our knees. We're going to approach our partner by keeping our head forward, and we're going to move our partner's knees to the inside here. So without any kind of fancy work, we're going to bring our hands to the inside position. Okay, one is here, one is going to be on the outside of our partner's knee. We're going to give a little push. So as we move our partner's weight back, that's going to make this leg a little bit lighter. We can bring it slightly across. Then we're going to cover this space by locking our hands, pushing our chest against our partner's outside leg, and then we can walk our knees forward so that we get our partner's knees turned here on the outside. After we get to this good position, we can now start the action of clearing our partner's legs, coming through underneath, climbing our body up where we have an underhook and a crossface. So we're facing a partner head to head. We post, push, then cover this gap by putting our chest to the outside of our partner's knee reach. We lock our hands here, one long, one short. Close this gap by bringing our knees forward. Now we can start to look to shift, come through, clear our partner's knee line, move up to the hip line, bring ourselves up, and we've got a good pass to the top of the cross side. The second one takes place when we feel like we're here working with our partner, but we're not able to move our partner's knees to shift for that side body lock. And we also feel like there's a little bit more space here, okay? In a case like this, we'll give a little push when we feel there's a lot of resistance. We're going to move our body to the inside, and we're going to dive our hands through for the over-under pass. One caution about over-under. When you're going for the over-under pass, don't be naive and just put your hands through on the inside here where your partner can throw their legs up and put you into a triangle. The way that we get around that is by using our forearm on our partner's knee to tip them down slightly, so that as we move in on our partner, we can close this gap, so pushing your heel to their butt with our hip and our knee, and then from here, we can establish a position where we've got shoulder pressure on our partner's belly here. Once we get to this good position, we're going to come up off of our toes. We need to clear our partner's knee line. So as long as we stay with our partner's knee in front of our hip, it's going to be difficult. So we're going to clear the knee line by stepping over it, walking back, and now from here we can either set it into half guard, or even better, switch our hips, pummel our leg free, and now from here we're in a good position up by our partner's hip. We switch one arm, climb high, and now from here we're up. We've passed all the way to the cross side. So we're here with a partner, we're moving, we create a little angle. There's the first hand in underneath. The second one is wrapping our partner's leg, and we're driving here, taking our toes up, knees up off of the floor. We've got to clear our partner's hip, so we bring our hip up, cover our partner's knee, clear it, and now from here, we begin the action of climbing up to our partner's shoulder line, where we can secure a good cross-side position. The third method is one where there's a little bit more space. Maybe we're not quite as tight, but we're still down here on our knees. We start to drive, and we see our partner beginning to recline, okay? So when we're on our knees here, and we see our partner down, a little bit defensive in the supine position, we're going to take our hands to the inside, come through underneath for a double scoop. Now some elements of a double scoop pass here, we want to make sure that we're not staying too far away from our partner with our arms long. We want to get to this position and immediately either bring our partner to us or bring our hips to our partner's hips here. Once we're in place, we have our hand holding, cupping our partner's hip. The second one is here cutting in. Now from here, we want to put our partner's weight up on their shoulders, so we walk using our hip, bring our head up. As he goes to push away, our head comes to the inside position, and now from this position, we can start to look to gather up our partner's head, take the underhook, and climb our body through. We're here working with a partner, we're trying our other passes, we see them go supine. Elbows, draw our partner in, controlling, look how we're hip to hip. Now from this position, we can start the action of bringing our partner's knee to their nose. We're stacking as he begins to resist. We clear and we put our head in this spot so that our head is nice and low. We can now climb our way up, underhook, cross face, and we're here in the cross-side position. So these are 3 passes. Of course, there are many more, But these are 3 good ones that you can use when you find yourself on your knees, working to pass your partner's guard. You have a double scoop, you have an over-under, and you have a body lock variation, in this case, the side body lock. Thanks for watching. See you soon.